I'm Ellie.
And yeah, I'm Clara.
Well, we've been friends for over 17 years.
True. We're kind of outdoorsy people. Ever since we were little, like Ellie and I mean pretty much all of our friends, we'd go outside and build little forts and hang out in the woods.
Yeah.
So for our WISE project, we decided we'd do that, but on a much greater scale. So we decided on 2 stays, each 4 days, and the first one would take place in early April. That night, Claire and I sat out in the quarry and planned our next couple of months. We decided that our first stay would be the weekend of April 10th, and it would take place in my backwoods. Our second stay would take place in the Adirondacks, about a month later.
All right. Good morning. We're here at my house on this beautiful Thursday day. Clara, how excited are you to go out to the woods in like 5 minutes?
Excited. Very excited.
Nice.
Well, I called out for peace now, older fellow of mine, and the rockets shouted now, it caught my eye.
Ow! Ball struck.
Yeah, I don't knock twice and I won't call twice.
So as you can see from where we last left you, we've made quite a bit of progress on our fort. We're, well, it's more than a fort, it's a shelter. We're, oh my god! What treat is that from?
No, it was like in a pile on the ground.
Thank God it's real. True.
After a grueling 6 hours of shelter building, Clara and I were more than ready for dinner. That night we sat down to a can of kidney beans and about half an onion. It was possibly one of the best things I'd ever had in my life. And I was so hungry while we were preparing it that I said this.
It's gotten to the point where we're making sex noises about onions.
And the bookshelves are bare, there's a
Somehow I lost the footage of us eating, but those beans were possibly one of the best things I've ever had in my entire life. With a little food in our stomachs and a day's work behind us, we were ready to tuck in and go to bed.
Hello, it is it's around 4 o'clock in the afternoon on day 2 of our Ithaca Wilderness survival stay. It started off kind of rough this morning. It took us a little while to get a fire going, but you know, all in all it ended up pretty nice today. We've had a fire going throughout the day. We made a lot of oatmeal for lunch. This has gone really well so far. Even when it seemed tough and maybe it wasn't quite worth it to keep up the fire, it seems like we've pushed through and we've gotten everything together. And today we've been pretty low energy because we thought it might not be worth the risk to drink the water from the stream, but we have taken that risk now, and because we went about 24 hours without water and we're not feeling good. And I think that water's safe to eat. I haven't had any digestive upsets or terrible feelings, so we built a pretty nice shelter. Last night there were only a couple drips there, and one of them was right by my head, but other than that it was really nice. I mean, the bottom was a little wet, my feet oh my god, my feet were soaked, but yeah, I'd say it's going pretty well. It's going pretty well.
By the third day, our lives had fallen into a pattern of gathering sticks, placing them on the fire, letting the fire burn down to dangerously low levels, then mustering the energy to go get more sticks. We found relief in going to get water and talking about the food that we wanted to eat when we got back. With our first day coming to a close, I was ready to go home, but also sad to see it go. I'd learned so many new things, lost 6 pounds, and had a new experience under my belt. With this, I was looking forward to the Adirondacks.
How excited are you, Claire?
Melly?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do this.
Yeah.
Did you take a picture of me doing that?
I'm filming. I'm videotaping. Yeah.
Trucking, got my chips cashed in. Keep trucking, like the doo-dah man. Together, more or less in line. Just keep trucking on.
After a 5-hour drive, we spent the night in a friend's cabin. The next day, we were headed out. Our adventure was about to begin.
Arrows of neon and flashing marquees out on Main Street. Chicago, New York, Detroit, and it's all on the same street. A typical city involved in a typical daydream. Hang it up and see what tomorrow brings.
Dallas, got us all pushing. Houston, too close to New Orleans. New York, got the ways and means and just won't let you be.
After about half an hour of searching, Claire and I realized that we had to stay at a DEC designated site if we didn't want to get a ticket. So we packed up our kayaks and headed across the pond to this little spot.
Most of the time they're sitting and crying at home. One of these days, they know they gotta get going. Out of the door and down to the street all
Claire, how you feeling?
Trucking like the doo-dah man. Once told me you got to pay your hand.
Alright, let's keep going.
The cards ain't worth a dime if you don't lay 'em down.
So what happened, Ellie? So I was pushing off to go out, and as I was pushing off, something happened. The kayak tipped, and I fell over into the water. And what's the temperature? 41 degrees. No, like 50,
41 degrees.
like 50 degrees
No,
outside right now.
no, actually, it's 40.
Oh, it is 41 degrees. Wow. The water's a lot warmer though. I'm gonna go change, cry, and then we'll head back out.
Water's nice today.
All right, it's the evening of day 2, Friday, May 14th, 15th, 41 days till graduation. Claire and I just took a bath out in the lake there.
Sure did. Pretty cold.
Yes.
Pretty cold. My knuckles are still kind of purple.
All right, we're getting ready here to set up our evening fire. Claire's collecting some stuff to put as a base. There you can see we've got our ashes from this morning. And it's gonna be a good night. We'll settle down, get out a deck of cards, watch our rigs until it gets late, and then we'll go to bed. Ready? All right. Ready to start this?
Yeah.
Oh, bug.
One of the biggest challenges facing us were the black flies. Those things were terrible. I mean, just absolutely awful. The only way we found relief were through staying out on the water, which we spent a lot of time doing, or building smoky fires, or fires in general, like we did that night. On this trip, fires could be more of a luxury than a necessity. We'd boil our water in the mornings and then head out in the afternoon, spending the days fishing. We'd come back in and have fires at night. It was quite nice, actually. Made them feel more like something special than a chore.
Good evening. So, here we are. It's last evening of the project, and it's been great. I've had a great time. I've also had some terrible times, but it's been one of those things, you know, where you have a terrible time together, and then you can look back on it and say, wow, that was something we experienced. This trip was better, I think.
Oh, I agree. Just like being in Adirondacks.
Oh, it's so gorgeous out here. I mean, I think what stuck the most about this trip is the bugs and the lack of adequate resources for the shelter. That was tough, but it turned out all right. You know, it's been really warm this time. I've been grateful for this opportunity.
You sound like I don't know. You sound like you're just giving like. I'm so grateful for this opportunity. I'd like to take a minute to thank everyone who made this possible. Thank you, Miss Lord and
Mr.
Rice. Yeah,
it's been a great experience.
I think it's something that I wouldn't have done outside the project. It was nice just given we have no responsibilities really, so it's kind of just we're out here. We have, I guess, the responsibilities to survive, but other than that, we have all the free time in the world.
The stress level is very low. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Ow, balls! Just bit me in the butt.
I think we'll stop it there. That's a great ending.
Oh, we're not putting that one in the documentary.
Signing off. Say bye. It's about 5:25 a.m. Claire's over there tying her shoes. This is the last clip of our trip. It's been great.
Your love is like a studded leather headlock. Your kiss, it could put creases in the rain. You're rarer than a can of dandelion and burdock. And those other girls are just post-mix lemonade. Suck it and say you never know. Sit next to me before I go. Jigsaw winning with horror moving shoes. Be cruel to me, 'cause I am a fool for
It just says baby.